วันนี้เราได้รับเกียรติมากๆนะคะจากท่านเอกอัครราชทูตเดนมาร์กประจำประเทศไทยนะคะที่ได้มาพูดคุยกับเรานะคะท่านทูตแดนนี่อนันต์นะคะสวัสดีค่ะ It is my pleasure to have a chance to talk to you today. Thank you very much for giving us the time. So my first question, I would like to know that how do you feel by serving as the ambassador of Denmark to Thailand?
First of all, a warm sawadee krap to your viewers and to you. Thank you for coming to the Danish residence in Bangkok. I feel very honored about being in Bangkok. I've been here many times before. I even spent my honeymoon 20 years ago in Thailand.
Wow.
And I've also traveled here with friends and family on several occasions. I was appointed the Danish ambassador to Thailand 3 months ago, so I'm relatively new in Thailand. But what I find very interesting, and the main reason why I chose to be going to Thailand, is the fact that we share such a long history together. The first commercial contacts between Denmark and Thailand goes back to 1621, so more than 400 years ago. And we've always had very, very close relations. Also, our royal families have also had close relations throughout the years. And we have seen our cooperation being now multifaceted. It's commercial relations, it's political relations, it's people-to-people contacts, and that's what I find so fascinating.
So during the 3 months that you have been here, what have you done or what are you aim to achieve or what you have thought that you would be doing by being the Mr. Ambassador during in Thailand? What is your first task?
With such a long shared history, of course, there are many building blocks already in our bilateral relations, but my hope is, of course, that I will be able to add an extra layer to our strong bilateral relations. So in the first month, I focused very much on strengthening our economic relations, our trade relations. I think that is obviously very important for both our countries. For Denmark, Thailand is a very important market. It's our 42nd largest export market. On a yearly basis, we export 800 million euro to Thailand, and Thailand exports a little bit more to Denmark. So I see a lot of potential when it comes to trade, but trade is only one aspect. Also, as I mentioned, political dialogue. We have a very close political dialogue with Thailand, also on high level, and in a few months again we will have political consultations, most likely taking place in Denmark.
So as you mentioned that we have a very long relationship between Denmark and Thailand. What do you see in common between our country?
I think the love for food and especially Thai food. Thai food is very popular in Denmark.
Wow.
And we do actually have one restaurant in Denmark called Jin Jin.
Jin Jin.
And it is a Thai restaurant. And it is actually one of the few Thai restaurants in the whole world with Michelin stars. Not only recommended, but actually stars.
Wow! What is your favorite dish?
I like tom yum soup very much.
And
of course, the seafood is also very delicious.
You dip it with the seafood sauce too?
Yes.
You're okay with spicy food?
I love spicy food.
Wow, that's good to hear.
But I have to say, I have not so far tasted anything in Thailand that I do not like.
Oh.
So for me now, just talking to you, my mouth starts running in water talking about Thai food.
Oh, you must be really like Thai food. Yeah, we are really in love with food and we are really like put our effort in food.
Yeah.
So that's our common between Thailand and Denmark. So as we have a long relation for like almost 400 years and well, furthermore, how do you see it as an opportunity or challenge to strengthen our relationship to be like deeper or stronger?
As I've said several times, I think our commercial relations, I see a lot of untapped potential. I believe we can go even further than where we are today with approximately 1.6 billion euro in bilateral trade. We should bring that up. We have a lot of dedicated Danish companies working in Thailand. We have more than 100 Danish companies doing business in Thailand, some of them big, some of them small. One company I would like to mention is Pandora.
Ah.
As you know, they make jewelry.
Yeah.
They have 3 factories in Thailand. They have 12,500 employees in Thailand. And they are doing very well, also generating jobs in Thailand. We have another company called Novo Nordisk, a pharmaceutical company specialized in diabetes and obesity. And of course, with the increase in lifestyle diseases like diabetes, that can also be a lifestyle disease, we see also a big scope for the benefit of both our countries. And then, yeah, maybe just a last company to mention, Maersk Logistics, also port facilities, also doing work in Thailand to the benefit of Thailand, but obviously also to the benefit of Denmark. So far, Danish companies have created more than 50,000 jobs in Thailand directly, but many, many more jobs indirectly. If you look at our garment industry in Denmark, a lot of the work, a lot of the products that they have produced are actually made in Thailand, but not in Danish-owned factories, but in Thai-owned factories. And then they deliver the clothes to the Danish companies. So 50,000 is directly employed, but many, many more are working due to the engagement of Danish companies in Thailand.
So there's a lot of opportunities here.
A lot of opportunities.
And what about opportunities for Thai people to Denmark, for example, in education area or working?
We do actually send people to Denmark on specialized programs in different aspects where we already have joint cooperation. We have a very, very interesting joint cooperation program on circular economy and waste management. It's a challenge Thailand is facing. It's a challenge that Denmark is facing. We believe that we have some knowledge we can share with Thailand, and Thailand is also interested to get to know more about how we deal with waste management and circular economy in Denmark. So that's an area where we see cooperation. Another very, very important aspect is, of course, the whole issue of climate change affecting us all. We just had COP29 in Baku that's focused on financing. So as you can see, the international community has to work together. And that's also what we would like to do from the Danish government side, from the Danish people's side, to work together with other countries. Because if you look at the Danish CO2 emissions, it's only 0.1% of global emissions. So even if we do everything and we go net zero tomorrow, it will have no impact on the global climate. We need to work together, and we need to work with countries like Thailand.
You will help us, right?
Yeah, we help each other.
Yeah.
I think that's a better way to look at it.
And one thing that we cannot skip is our tourism. I heard that Thailand is one of the top list of Danish tourism. Is it still in that way?
Very much so. As I mentioned to you, even before I was posted here, I went several times to Thailand. And every time I left, I always felt like, why do I have to leave? It's such a wonderful country. And I'm not the only one. It's one of the most popular tourist destinations for Danes. And that is considering the distance between Denmark and Thailand.
Yeah.
So pre-COVID, we had 159,000 tourists in 2019. This year, early November, we had 113,000. But now peak season is coming. So I do believe that we will get maybe 130, maybe even 140,000 Danish tourists to Thailand this year. And I'm quite convinced that next year we will even surpass pre-COVID numbers. But it's not only Danes traveling to Thailand, but I'm also very happy that a lot of Thai have opened their eyes to what Denmark has to offer. And if you look at the work at the embassy and our issuing of visas, 60% of the visas we issue to Thai nationals today are actually for tourist purposes. And Thai are more than welcome in Denmark.
Oh, I'm happy to hear. I need to be there. So what do Danish people love or like about Thailand?
I think first of all, the smiles.
The smiles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thais are very friendly, very hospitable. And we talked about the food. no secret. Danes love Thai food, but also the guarantee of good weather.
Good weather.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that Thai people always complain about the weather in Thailand?
Yeah, but then
you like
I
it?
think Thai should go to Denmark and listen to how Danes complain about the weather in Denmark.
We always not satisfied with what we have, right?
Yeah, that's how it is. Human nature.
The human nature. So you like more warm weather?
Yes. Yes.
So Danish people think the same.
Yes.
And I can see that actually the world are coming into like winter seasons right now, even though Thailand's still hot, like it used to be. I can see that you decorate your, here and we're sitting a little bit more like Christmas theme.
Yes.
How do you celebrate Christmas in Denmark?
We have a tradition where we would eat traditional Danish food. So it would, for most Danes, it would be roast pork, potatoes, brown gravy, red cabbage, and pickled cucumber. That would be the traditional. But there are some clashes in some Danish families. Some families or people, they prefer duck. So if you have a big gathering, you make both. And then we exchange a gift on the 24th of December at night. And then we have, for the last 150 years, had a tradition where we also sing and dance around the Christmas tree.
Oh.
So the Christmas tree will be placed in the middle of the living room, and then the family will dance around while we sing. And that is, for me, one of the very, very nice Danish traditions.
Sounds very wonderful. So do you plan to spend the Christmas time here in Thailand or going back to Denmark this year?
My children would love to go and see their family and friends in Denmark. So this Christmas we will be going back to Denmark. But I also agreed with my wife. We're spending 4 years in Thailand, and we agreed that at least 2 Christmases we will stay in Thailand, and then the family will have to come and visit us here.
Oh.
And they will obviously love it.
Yeah, nice. And well, as we can see, this is very famous in Thailand. The cookies, like originally from Denmark.
It's Danish cookies.
Which one is your favorite? We Thai people, we have like in common favorites cookies.
Yeah.
Here.
Which
one
one
is yours?
I love the brown cookies.
Oh, the brown one.
Yeah.
We all love this one.
This is more all year round, and the top one here is more for Christmas.
Oh, why is that? Are there
Tradition.
a reason? Oh, tradition. Why it has to be like? Can I take that?
Yes, of course.
Why it has to be in like heart shape? And I can see the heart shape
Christmas
over there.
is all about love, all about feelings, all about being together. So I think that's maybe why they made it as a heart. But I think another interesting story is also what you see on the table. And that's also something that binds Denmark and Thailand together. So this is called Royal Copenhagen.
Royal Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
But you know where it's made?
Where?
Thailand. They have 800 very, very, very professional people sitting, I think, 1.5 hours north of Bangkok, doing the painting.
Yeah,
And it is so much associated with Denmark, as you can hear, even the name Royal Copenhagen. But it's made in Thailand, and this is also one of the things that we are very proud of, that Denmark and Thailand are working together in this way on what is considered cultural heritage in Denmark.
As Thai people, I feel flattered.
Yeah, no, you should. It's and we are happy that it's made by some very professional workers here.
So talking about the atmosphere that you talked about, Christmas time and spending time with family, I heard that Denmark got like the second country in the world that are like the happiest country, the second happiest country in the world.
Yeah.
And I heard that you have, I'm not sure that I pronounce this correctly. Is it Hygge?
Yeah, perfect. You could be Danish.
Really? Hygge.
Yeah.
What is it? I heard that that's the secret of the Danes' happiness.
Yeah, it's at least one of the aspects. But Hygge there's not really a direct translation into English. I think the closest would be like coziness.
Coziness.
Yeah, that would be the closest. But it's basically, we have long winters, And it's basically about live candles, sit with friends, sit with family, drink a cup of tea, maybe have a beer, and just spend good time together without thinking too much about everything else, but just spending good time together. But the happiness in Denmark, I think, of course, Hygge is a part of it. But I think also one of the qualities in Northern Europe, Scandinavia, is that we, to a large extent, are happy with what we already have. I think that also gives happiness, that you're not always striving to have a bigger car necessarily. I think most people in Denmark, they're just very happy with their bicycle. Going to from work, even when it's raining, even when there's snow, people will get up on the bike and go to work, and it will give them a feeling of joy.
Really? You don't feel like, oh, it's really like uncomfortable by riding a bicycle through the rain, you get wet, all the shoes, you have a meeting or whatever, you feel like
if it's really
inconvenient?
raining, people can take the metro or the bus. We have a very, very good public transportation system. But I'm also very impressed by the Thai or Bangkok public transportation system. That makes my life a lot easier instead of getting stuck in traffic.
Oh, you took the SkyTrain?
BTS, MRT, yes.
Wow.
To get around town faster.
Rush hour, you will be like packed.
No problem. And that's actually also one of the focus areas for Denmark in Thailand. It's urban living, healthy lifestyle. So together with the Nordic countries, we have 3 joint projects every year. We have 10 days ago, we had a Nordic run in Benjakiti Park. We had 500 participants running either 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers, and it is to promote a healthy lifestyle. Because as I mentioned earlier in the interview, we see increasing number of people getting lifestyle diseases. And the lifestyle diseases are coming due to what we eat, but also because we don't get enough exercise. So we are trying to promote healthy lifestyle in Thailand, and we have done that with a running and walking event in Benjakiti Park, but also other events to promote a healthier lifestyle. But not only that, in January we will have a very popular event here at the Danish residence, again a Nordic event, the Nordic Film Festival. And that is something I look very much forward to.
I heard that it's going to be set in the garden.
In the garden, yes.
That would be nice. So talking about sports and activities, what is your favorite activities in Thailand?
I love traveling. I think that's why I became a diplomat. I wanted to see the world. And being a diplomat gives you that opportunity that you every 4 years get a new base, and then you will explore that country and then explore the surrounding countries. So if I have one hobby, that is traveling.
Wow.
But I also like to walk. I walk a lot, and for me that's the best way to explore a city. And after 3 months now, I'm starting to get a much, much better sense of the city. So I can walk from one point to the other. So that's nice.
Wow.
And then I love eating, and I can't be in a better place. I'm not good at cooking, but I'm good at eating.
Oh, that would be very nice and very like suit for Thai because there's a lot of restaurant for you to taste, like walking and eating all along the way.
I haven't been hungry so far in Thailand.
So are there any specific place that you really like to explore? For example, beach or mountains or?
So far we have only had, I'm here with my children, so traveling is also depending on their vacation. And we went to Koh Chang a month ago. And for me, that was a small piece of paradise. I can strongly recommend Koh Chang.
Okay, so one last thing. As an ambassador of Denmark to Thailand, would you like to say something to Thai people during your stay here?
I look forward to meeting as many as possible of you. It has been a fantastic experience so far to be in Thailand, and I'm quite convinced that my 4 years in Thailand will leave me only with positive impressions. And as I mentioned earlier, you are also more than welcome, obviously, in Denmark.